What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of Cryptozoo. This movie is directed by Dustin. Now, before we begin, if you like this channel, awesome, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like the video, awesome, hit that like button, as well as comment below on any video that you watch, including this one. So Cryptozoo is a very interesting, fascinating film because it's done in the style of paintings that you would see in like educational books, or you would see in museums, like paintings around the world and stuff like that, where they portray characters and ideas and so on and so forth in a very visually stunning way, but a very traditional, very kind of low-key kind of art style. So a lot of watercolors, a lot of chalking, a lot of characters that aren't fully colored and stuff like that. And it basically follows a few characters, one named Lauren, who basically is in charge of this thing called Cryptozoo. And Cryptozoo is this basically Jurassic Park style world where, in essence, they collect what they're called cryptids, which are creatures and mythical beasts and mythical folklore creatures. And it's like a sanctuary. They collect them and they bring them into the sanctuary. But because it's something like Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, they are trying to profit so they can keep the thing alive. But the thing is, the military wants to become involved and wants to take these creatures and use them for their own gain. So it causes a lot of angst and a lot of issues and a lot of problems for Lauren and the people that are behind this whole idea of a sanctuary, I guess you could say. And in essence, the story is Lauren and a couple other individuals trying to look for this thing called the Baku, which is a folklore creature that it has the ability to basically devour nightmares. It would go to a specific person and just take all the nightmares and eat them and devour them and so on and so forth, like food. And in the process, she meets a character named Gustav, who is a fawn, which, has the body of a human and a creature, like a deer creature legs. And in essence, they're just going on a journey to find this creature. And of course, the military and some other folks want to get involved, similar to like Raiders of the Lost Ark and stuff like that. And so with this film premiered at Sundance, in 2021, this film is part of the Next Forward program that is being presented to Sundance. It's been around for like 10 years or so. And what the program does is it allows for creators and filmmakers and animators and so on and so forth to create unique and visual worlds and create unique and visual storytelling movies and films and TV shows and so on and so forth. And so with that said, with a movie like this, because it's in a very strange kind of realization of its artwork and its animation, it's not a movie that's going to fit everyone's kind of cup of tea, I guess you could say, because it's such a strange movie and how it's being presented, how the animation's presented. But the movie has something that not a lot of animated movies have, which is a very unique perspective of trying to tell a story through art and animation and so on and so forth. So with that said, it's a movie that I really got on board with for the simple fact of, stuff like Persepolis and Wolfwalkers, where these animators and directors and creators have created their vision, their look into the world of something unique that is something unlike you've ever seen before. The animation in this movie, the way the characters move, the creatures, the ideas and storytelling is so different and so kind of new and exciting that it makes me appreciate the fact that people, even using animation that's perceived or inspired by somebody else and creating something truly fun and entertaining and thought-provoking and exciting and just something new and different, that it creates a world that's very interesting, I guess you could say. And I kind of just love this movie for what it is. Is it perfect? No, because it's very obtuse in a lot of aspects. But the creatures are so well realized. They're so fun to look at. They're so unique. They're so entertaining. There's a Medusa-style woman who's named Phoebe in this movie, and her face and head and the snakes of her, her hair are not fully colored, so it's all white and black and white and penciled in. The very beginning of this movie, the two main characters, who one of them is played by Cera, voiced by Cera, are just basically penciled in drawings, but the way they move and the way, Dustin and his animators, which is a very small team of animators, put this film together, like, it's very kind of almost like at the the beginning, I was like, man, you need to take acid while watching this movie. But like I said, when you watch something like Persepolis, using simple shapes, using simple ideas and simple, animation techniques, you can create an interesting visual world without having to spend hundreds of millions of dollars. And this movie feels like it spent, a few $1,000s or maybe $1 million to make, but it's a truly unique experience. And like I said, every moment of this movie looks like it has so much passion put into it, and so much creativity into it, that you just grow to love it as the movie plays along. You become more and more accepting of what the director Dustin Shaw is doing, because the script is so strong and so unique and so interesting. He was able to, Dustin Shaw and the writer and so on and so forth, were able to get people like Cera and Lake Bell and Peter Stormare and Jason Schwartzman to do the casting or do the voice work for this movie. And it makes it a much more strong kind of storytelling element, because their voice work and the acting abilities of these specific actors are, because they have so much experience with what they do, they create strong atypical type characters. So with that said, I'll end it there as my review. It's a movie that I highly recommend. Who knows when it's going to come out, because once again, it doesn't have a distributor, but when it comes out, whenever it hits like VOD or the theaters, I highly recommend it, especially if you like stuff like Persepolis or like stuff like Wolfwalkers, because it's a movie that is a very unique, very interesting idea, and takes the material of just these paintings and makes them kind of come to life, and that's a very cool idea. So if you like those ideas, if you like a very unique perspective, which is not going to be, like I said, be for everyone, because it's a very odd movie, then I think you'll really enjoy this. So, but that's it. That's my take on Cryptozoo. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen the clips or trailers for this movie. Does it look like something you're interested in? Do you like Persepolis? Do you like Wolfwalkers? All that good stuff. But anyways, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome. Hit that like button, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.